All right, welcome to the a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. This is going to be my initial playthrough. I have beaten Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 before, but I've never really played Fallout New Vegas except for about an hour previous. I had recorded that hour but had issues with uploading it to YouTube because I had the music going. I like the music, but apparently that got some copyright problems. So we're going to try this again without the music, and we'll see how if we can do the tutorial a little faster this time. Let's start new.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Sure. Let's see. Let's go with Johnny.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, let's go ahead and create this character and see what we're looking at. We'll go with male. Oh. Next. Caucasian. Preset. So, funny story is that I used to have a beard, and one day I decided I would shave my beard into something that looked like this as a joke against my wife. I called it the NASCAR mustache. I did it just to kind of annoy her, thought it was funny, and just so happens that right as I had done it, the next day or so, she went into labor with our kid, and we rushed to the hospital. I did not get a chance to shave, so now our first baby picture is with me holding the baby. I have a mustache like this, and 25 years later, she still gets annoyed at it. So I thought it was pretty funny. Still think it's pretty funny. But we won't go with that. We won't go with a mohawk. Yeah, we'll go with the old man. Let's customize this. No, that's fine. We're gonna make him a little older, kind of like me. And facial hair, we'll change this. Let's see. Old coot. Yep, I'm an old coot. Let's go with that. And hair color's fine at gray. And we're done. You want this to be your character? Yes, I do.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright.
Looking good so far.
This is assign our special stats.
We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright, let's see what we want to do. Strength. We got 5 points left. Let's make strength a 6. Perception, which is for explosives, locks, picks, energy weapons, accuracy. I like accuracy. Let's go with the 7. Endurance, health. We have our at a 5. We'll leave that at a 5. Charisma. We're going to take that to a 6. Be a cheery salesman. Intelligence. We're kind of an idiot. We'll say a 4. Agility, which is gun, sneak, speed, action point regeneration. We're going to take that to a 7. I like action points. I like using VATs. Luck at a 5. Critical hits. What do we got here? 6 for strength, 7 perception, 5 endurance, 6 charisma, 4 intelligence, 7 agility, and 5 luck. We'll say that's okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
We're gonna look in your footlocker first. Oh. No. Thought I saw a stim pack. Gun case. We're gonna take your laser pistol and we don't need to drain some energy cells. We'll take the regular ones though. We'll take stim packs. Anti-venom, another stim pack. Rad-X, another stim pack. Good stuff, Doc. We'll leave that. We don't need a medical brace. Alright, let's go sit on the couch, see what he has to say.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
We'll say investment.
Night.
Day. Didn't have day here. We'll say campfire.
Enemy.
Kill. We'll go with vaporize.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Old. They don't have old. We'll say regret.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
All right.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
See, no conflict. No. Disagree. I like conflict.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree. I do things on my own.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree. I don't need to be the center of attention.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Agree. I'm stuck in my ways.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree. I just go after it.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see 2 faces and a vase. Face facing. Don't go blind spotting me. That's not, we'll say an angry 2-headed ant though.
Okay.
2 guns.
How about this one?
We'll say it's a piece of space age technology.
Last one.
Two guys high-fiving. We'll say a mushroom cloud, though, since you don't have two guys high-fiving.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright. Gave me lockpick. No, I don't want melee weapons. Survival. Increases hit points you receive from food and drink. I don't know. We're gonna go speech. And guns. Speech, guns, and lockpick. I think that sounds good.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
2 traits. All weapons have +3 chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. I don't know. Guns and energy weapons 20% more quickly, but 20%. I don't want to be less accurate. Wear any type of glasses? No. Prone to solving problems. You gain 5% or 5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. But have -5 to energy, weapon, explosive. Guns, no. No. You have +10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. Yeah, we'll go with kamikaze. No grenades. No. Guns and energy weapons 20% more slowly, but 20% more accurate. We'll go with trigger discipline.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I'm gonna look around your house some. Gather some more stuff. I don't need a baseball. No, we'll leave yet. Another footlocker. Nah. Ammunition box, that's good. We'll take all your ammunition. We'll take some sugar bombs. Gourd seeds. Since they're worth 2 caps, but don't weigh anything. First aid box. We'll take all your stuff here. We'll take your empty syringes. We'll take your dirty water. Cram, we'll take. What you got in your bedroom? Books. We'll take this relax wear. Give me +1 to agility. We'll take all these cigarettes. We can sell those. What's in the refrigerator? We don't want beer, but we'll take the iguana bits. We'll take the maize and the squirrel stew. We'll leave the alcohol. What do you got? Abraxo cleaner and detergent. Nah. Yeast, nah. What's in here? Bathroom. It's pretty dirty. You got more cleaner, but look how dirty your tub is. You got cleaner right there. Clean that up. Jeez. Alright, it looks like we've looked through everything.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I will try. No, we do not want hardcore mode. Quest added. They went that away. Let's go to the settings, turn music all the way down so we don't. Alright. We'll turn the music up, but we'll turn the radio all the way down. Alright. Let's see what we got here on the old Pip-Boy. Let's put on our relaxed wear. And what weapon? Let's equip the 9mm. Alright. Oh, no. Cancel. Looking dapper. Alright. So, before we go to the saloon, let's look around town. There's the schoolhouse. Oh, run away. It's not letting me use my gun yet. Alright, let's go do the tutorial. Alright, here's the saloon. Who are you? Where are you going? Why are you running away? I want to talk to you. Aw, didn't push the button fast enough.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You know anything about the people who attacked
The
me?
one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, Watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
You know anything about Victor, who
The
saved me?
machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
I don't
Keep
care
your
where you
gun
call
handy
DC
if
Pete.
you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes. Look at 'em go!
I already saw those critters, but thanks for telling me that, Easy Pete.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Alright, teach me how to survive.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. Let's look at our other quests. Back in the saddle, meet Sunny Smiles behind the saloon. That's what we're doing now. They went that away. Inquire about your delivery assignment. Talk to Victor. Find the men who tried to kill you. The Mojave Express delivery order. 250 caps on completion. Alright. Everything here is stealing, so we're not going to do that. There she is.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
I don't have a gun. Let's see if we need to equip it. There we go.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
We will continue the tutorial. Oh, I should probably not be crouching anymore. Keep up. How far are we going? Come on.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright, let's sneak.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Got him.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll
Shouldn't
come
take
with
more
you.
than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
I could use the caps. Alright, there's VATS. One down. Missed. Got him that time.
Come on!
Got one. Looks like that's all of them. Give me my reward.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show
50
you.
caps.
Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower.
Quest
Let me think
completed.
now.
Back in the saddle.
I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Graveyard and schoolhouse. Got it. Let's talk to this lady.
Everything all right?
Wanted to ask you some
Well,
questions.
let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Alright, talk to this lady.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Reputation. If I do good stuff, they like me more. If I do bad stuff, they like me less. I'm accepted at Goodsprings. Let's go find these ingredients. Going slow. Come on. Speed it up. I don't know how to sprint in this thing. Looks like there is no sprint. This is taking forever. Am I heading the right way? Oh, I have the quest selected. Oh, I got hurt a bunch of these stupid coyotes. Where'd he go? Got some coyote meat. Nope, we'll finish and travel onward. Where is this town? We'll walk all the way to Vegas here. Here's the cemetery. That's where we were headed. Bloatfly. Got him. Coyote tobacco chew. Prickly pear fruit. Thank you. Now where's this stuff I need? Oh, snow globe. Let's take this snow globe. Limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. Some collectors will pay dearly for them. Looks like that's where I was buried. Got that blowfly. Where is this stuff? we go. Is that the right? Yeah. There we go. There's the town. There's Victor. Talk to me, Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Goodbye.
Happy trails!
What do we got growing over here? Nope. Can't pick it. It's stealing. Where's that schoolhouse again? There it is over there. Care of them. Quest marker says it's over here. There we go. Got some Xander root. Now we just gotta bring this to her. What's in here? Victor's shack. What's Victor got? He's got some fission batteries. Those are heavy, but they're worth a lot of caps. Ammunition. We'll take that. More ammunition. Always good. Looks like that's about it. Man, how far'd you go, lady? You have discovered Goodsprings source. There you are.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Well, activate campfire. And we'll create this healing powder. We only have enough for one.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Will do. Go meet Trudy. We can do that. I need to go to Prim after this. A lot of walking. We'll search these houses after we meet with Trudy and complete this quest. Hey, Easy Pete's back.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
You?
What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Are you now? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good. Hey, Trudy.
Hello. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Were you
Looks like our little
arguing?
town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is he
He's
now?
holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Quest added. Ghost Town gunfight.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Alright. What else?
Alright.
What happens if I help
If
Ringo?
you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Ooh, I
Of course,
like
helping Ringo
discounts.
would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Alright, I understand. Who's that man you're arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Anything else
There's
interesting?
always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
I have to track down those
Not
people.
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did they say where they
They
were
were having
going?
some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where'd they go?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside.
I can take a look
There'd
at
be
your
counseling
radio.
for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah. That's enough.
Be careful out there.
Let's see if I can fix this radio. Repair of 20 or greater required. Well, guess I can't fix the radio. Should probably go check out Ringo at the gas station. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this end, the end of this part. And if you want to see me continue my travels through the wasteland, go ahead and subscribe and join me for the next adventure.